I'm calling W25, the rehab unit.
We're on Columbus Ave, as you guys can tell.
Calling fire lab.
Appears to be a fatal, well, we don't call it fatal yet. It's very, very serious accident. Very, very serious accident up here. So we're not too sure how serious it is, but they called the detectives and accident reconstructive team and a few other people out here. So we're not too sure how serious it is. Like I said, we're not too sure how serious this accident is, but I heard the injuries are pretty serious. As I'm saying, not too sure to what extent. So I don't know. I really don't know all the details, but we're gonna try to see if we can iron it out as much as we can. Like I said, I'm not too sure all the details, but there's several transit officers over there.
Charlie 411.
411.
And there's a service unit available. Can they relieve me for a few minutes at Elmhurst in Norfolk, please?
Elmhurst, Norfolk Ave.
Not a 4 to 5 Last one. Well, unless we don't find anybody at 27 Mount Pleasant. Yeah, okay, thank you guys. Stand by.
So they're gonna divert all the buses.
The person's supposed to be inside the vehicle in the driveway. The caller was looking from the third floor.
So when you reverse, I'll meet you down here.
Not a 4 then.
That might be the accident reconstructive team coming now. There's a lot going on in the city, guys. There's so much going on today.
Service car that can relieve Charlie 411 for a minute, Elmhurst and Norfolk Street.
All around, there's been so much activity. Without even trying to go through all the details, it's just so much.
Last one. Not a 4 answer.
The caller reports the man went on his way. No longer.
I always said that this bus lane is not safe, and it's proven time and time over again that it's not safe. Literally, people are actually going to die on this thing the way they have it set up, unless they do something about it. Literally, there's going to be so many accidents, you're not going to be able to control them.
25. Ladder 24 to fire alarm.
Ladder 24.
Continue EMS, 55-year-old male, also mental status. Updated address 25 South Russell.
25 South Russell. We'll update EMS. 1820.
Yeah, but you can't come down that street.
Not legally.
They were coming from that street up here?
You know, she can't come down that street.
Well,
It's
she
a
was making
one-way.
she was making it
It's a
illegal.
one-way.
She was making it illegal.
I don't know if she came down that street, but it's a one-way.
It is a one way. You only can go up.
You know?
Well,
It says right here, one-way going down. It's one-way
Well, how
coming
the
down
hell
that
did-
way, too.
She might be making a left, but you can't make a left either. So that's a good
maybe,
question.
I don't know.
So she probably
I'm
in the wrong.
surprised the news station ain't out here. They
Well, they all covering the incident in Dorchester.
They still up there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just left them up there. There's a whole lot of police up there, news media, everything's up there.
Did the police
you
officer
put
get
the-
killed?
I'm part of media. I got a YouTube channel.
They're not coming down this way?
Well, they know about it, but they're all up there. I talked to several media outlets up there. They all stuck on that Ferndale Street. There's a big incident going on up there. That's major news more than this, I guess.
Yeah, about
But
two
hey, this will probably be on the news.
Well,
Maybe.
I always
This
said,
is the second, this is the third, 1, 2, because I live right here. One, there was an accident.
Yep,
over
there's
there.
one down here earlier.
Really?
Yeah, there's one down here earlier today.
Where?
Down at by Richie and Columbus.
Sure.
Yeah. All this whole stretch is accidents. This whole stretch, this whole bus lane.
Since they did this?
Since they did it, yep. This is like the fourth one that I covered.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why I come down here and document it so I can show them that this is not safe.
Please, tell.
I want-
They can't do nothing about it because they already put it.
They spent $60 million.
Let me tell you something. I live here and I seen them doing construction,
Uh-huh.
doing all this stuff, and I even told them this is not gonna fucking work.
Exactly. And I told them the same thing. And to make it even more clear, they said they had a meeting with the people in the area.
Not me.
Trust me, I went to everybody's house and I talked to a lot of people up and down the street.
Yeah.
Not one person said they had a meeting with them.
No.
So they lied. The MBTA lied, straight up lied to the people.
No, I
And to make
told
it even
them,
worse,
it's not gonna fucking work.
if you look at the
It's not gonna work. He said they had people with the meeting in the area, and I said, they had a meeting.
the MBTA said they had a meeting with the people in this area.
Meet with us.
See, that's what I'm
They
saying.
See them posters on the pole?
Yeah.
That's what they did. They put posters on the pole
And that was it.
and said, and this is what we're gonna look forward to.
Right.
If they had meetings, they didn't involve us.
They didn't involve nobody.
Because everybody that I talk to in these buildings say this
For
is
the
bullshit.
city
Right.
fees on
See, I'm glad you guys are saying that because when the MBTA say that they had meetings with
No,
people,
they- not with
I'm gonna
us.
call them. I'm gonna call them out on it.
And management,
Uh-huh.
Urban Edge, said that they had no idea. They know nothing about it.
See that? Now, you guys verify what I have always
said they
been
knew nothing
advocating
about
for.
Oh, I could tell you. Me and her. you
Management
both
said they knew nothing about it. She's been here 30-something years. I've been here
Make it
25.
worse, right? You know the roundhouse up at the corner, 1990 Columbus
Yeah.
Ave? They took away the elderly people's handicap ramp for their access point and put a bus there. Now when the ambulance got to pick them up,
and they took away her parking.
Yeah.
And she can't have parking.
I'm telling
You
you.
know, right before this happened,
Engine
I
41,
was right
ladder
here
14, a motor
on the
vehicle
sidewalk,
accident
top
with
of the
injury.
sidewalk,
James J. Stiles,
bringing my
Memorial
groceries in the
Drive.
house.
Right.
Engine
Just
41,
before this
ladder
happened.
14,
Wow.
And then,
vehicle accident with
as
injury.
soon as I got in the house and
James J.
we
Stiles,
finished,
Memorial
went and
Drive.
parked my car,
Nearest box
2 blocks down the fucking
9714
street,
Mhm.
came back, and we stopped putting my groceries away, and I heard
You
this.
hear this? Wow.
I was just right there.
Yeah, last week a Northeastern Cruiser hit a car down here.
Yeah, on that
Right-
bus stop right there.
Right down there, yep.
Is that who that was?
That was a Northeastern unmarked Cruiser that hit that car.
One car was over there, and the other car was over there.
Oh, that's another one. You're talking
Yeah,
about a
this is
different
the
one.
third one.
That's actually 4. I know the one you're talking about. The
Yeah.
white vehicle that hit the medium over
Yeah,
here.
they was on top of the damn
Right.
sidewalk.
Now that's the other one. There was another one down here. Then there's another one before that one at Richie and Columbus.
Yeah, they had one down there by Motor Mart too, about a week and a half ago.
See this?
It's not good.
That's why I come out here and I document what I see. So when they say
Good.
there's no accidents happen, I'm gonna say,
With the video.
well,
And this-
I have a YouTube channel.
And this just happened.
Yeah.
They just finished this project.
Right.
And look already.
Yeah.
They had two accidents out here already.
Mhm.
The other day.
Wait till the ice and
And then
snow
they
get
had-
down.
yeah.
Wait, I know. Wait till ice come. You're right. I already
Wait till
took.
the ice and snow come.
I want them to take the general manager of the MBTA and fire him immediately.
Wait till they get off the
Because
bus and
he's
have to walk
unaccountable.
across the
Who
street.
decided this?
Well, it had to be the MBTA general manager.
It is. It was.
It's the MBTA general manager himself. He's
Now, if they didn't have this thing, that car would have went right in my window.
There's no consideration.
they don't care about the minority
There was
community.
No
That's what it
consideration
is.
for us. This is that redlining bullshit.
Yes, what it
This
is.
is that redlining bullshit. This
Um,
is the fucking city. This
Well,
is,
it falls on the city too because the city allowed
they
it.
sure did.
They allowed
But
it.
this is what I'm trying to say. This is the city. This is Boston. This is the heart of the fucking Boston
Mhm.
city. Like this one lane traffic.
Who thinks about one lane traffic?
This is not the suburbs.
And she can't even get parked.
You're right. I agree.
And then our management go, we didn't
See,
know.
no, it is. It's a way of them laundering money
Yeah.
and say we put this into the community. They spent $60 million of our tax-paying dollars on this
That we can't-
that we don't even want.
You know?
Why give us something we don't want?
And it's,
I hate to
wait,
say it.
it's gonna keep going.
Oh yeah, they want to extend it to Ruggles Station that way, and they want to extend it to Mattapan.
They want to do the whole thing.
Yeah.
They're gonna do Ruggles. That's
Yeah, they want to go to Ruggles this way
Let them
first.
Take away them Haitians and them Africans parking up here on Blue Hill Ave.
Oh yeah. Now they won't put this in Brookline. They won't do it in Brookline. I guarantee you.
You know, and you know where else they won't do it? In the fucking South End. Excuse
They
me.
won't do it. You're right. I looked at Mass Ave. You're right.
Their main objective for the South End is the tenants.
Mm-hmm.
They and their dogs.
Know what? No, now we got a mayor in
They took the
office.
kids- they
Hold
took-
that mayor and hold that governor
They took the
accountable.
kids' playground and made it into dog parks.
Yeah, I seen that too. You're right.
Her in her
They
apartment,
took
she seems to be in
children's
good health.
playgrounds and turned them into dog parks.
That's sad.
Everywhere you look,
It's a
down
dog
the
park.
South
You're
End,
right.
It's permit parking.
Mm-hmm.
If they could at least gave us permit parking right there.
Right.
When I come home from work, I have nowhere to park.
Wow, that's sad.
They could, if they gave them the little bit of parking that they did, we have access to. They
Mhm.
should have put permit there
Right.
because when you time you get to
Right.
home from work, there's nothing.
Mm-hmm. I agree. No, you're not the only person that said that. Other people said the same thing.
They took dog.
Other people have said the same exact thing you're saying.
They took fucking
They took everything away from us.
children's playgrounds and turned them into dog parks.
You know what?
You know why? Because them white folks are down there paying all that bunch of money for rent.
Mm-hmm.
They're buying those condos and all that shit that cost millions of fucking dollars.
Yeah.
And white folks, the school kids' parents got them up in them shits, and they got dogs,
Mm-hmm. I agree.
and they got permit parking,
Well, they see. You know what it is?
and they would never do this.
They wouldn't do it in the South End. I guarantee you, it won't go that far in the South End.
Hell no.
It won't.
I'm telling you, their main objective is the tenants, not the damn. They told us we have to have consideration for the people that ride the bus too, and the bike.
Yeah,
and
right.
bikers.
But what about their safety? There's no safety.
What about the fact that the bikers and
There is no bike lane here at all.
right, exactly.
Where is the bike lane? There's no bike lane.
And look, they don't pay fucking excise taxes.
Nope.
They got us paying excise taxes.
Well, keep in mind, our federal tax dollars go towards the bike lane.
It's sad.
You know what? Unfortunately, they're gonna keep doing this.
Sad.
But you know what? I'm gonna call City Hall and ask them what's their take on
I
it.
made a petition,
Yo, let me know. I sign it.
but the thing is, I don't have it in the format. I just wrote it out.
Just
I don't
do
know
it.
I don't know
Just
the-
write it out. It don't have to even have a format. All it has to state what you want and state what you want, the demands you want, and people have to sign it. That's all it has to be. It doesn't have to be in this particular format.
I wanted it to be a little bit professional.
Oh, do it professionally. You can do it professionally
I
too.
just don't know how to do the internet like that. I'm not good with it. No, babe, I'm getting ready to go in house. I gotta go to work tonight.
This is sad though that we got to live with this kind of stuff going on in our city.
I'm starving. I haven't even been to sleep since I came home from work. I haven't eaten anything.
I can guarantee you, before the end of this month's out, you're gonna see more accidents over here.
Of course.
Yeah, all the time.
Of course. Where did you get this one lane? You got the whole middle of the street empty.
Yeah.
One fucking lane. You know what people are gonna be? Impatient. Then
Yeah,
they're gonna shoot around on that.
I seen it already. I see cars making U-turns in the middle of the street, running red lights. I see driving to the bus lane. Oh
They
man,
got cameras on these bus stops.
it doesn't even matter. They're still gonna do what they're gonna do. You
I'm
think?
just
That,
saying, let's see what happens.
but they got cameras, but that's not gonna help anything.
I'm just saying, who found out how this happened?
That's a good question. How did that happen? Cause that car looked like it was coming from that lane over there.
No.
Unless it got spun around real.
What,
This white car looked like it's come from over there, and the police car looked like it's come.
what we were told is that she came from that way, and he came from that way, but he was on the bus lane.
Oh.
Didn't he have it?
And-
Didn't he have his lights
And
on?
don't quote me on it, no. They said no. Don't quote me on it. She was taking that turn,
Mhm.
and he was coming in.
Oh.
She was taking that turn.
Interesting.
Don't quote me on it, but that's some of what I heard.
Well, the truth is going to be
But the
told.
thing about it is, the sign that says no left turn is way down the street.
Yeah.
It's not at the corner.
I mean, or this, what sign you talking about? The sign here or the sign over here? You talking about the sign in the middle of the street right here?
There's a sign on this sidewalk down here.
Oh, that says no left
It
turn.
says no left turn.
Oh, I never even noticed
Way
that.
that nobody does.
Oh, you talking about on Amory Street?
No, I'm talking about right after this brick at this new building.
Oh, really?
Come walk.
Oh, I know. I see what you're talking about.
Come walk.
I see what you're talking about now. So you can't make this left turn onto Dimmick.
Right.
Gotcha.
And that's what they're trying to say, that
She was making a left turn.
that's what don't quote me on it, but that's what it sounded like. That's what, because they were Spanish and they were talking.
Oh. Well, if she was making a left turn,
And he was coming up the road of the bus road.
gotcha.
You see that sign down there, right there?
Uh-huh.
That's the sign that says no left turn. This one says no right turn.
Oh.
That's obvious because it's a one way.
Gotcha.
But the one that says no left turn
It's down there.
is way down there.
Oh.
Just take a picture of it.
Yeah, I'm walk down and check it out.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Nobody never sees it.
So I noticed the sign said to make a left turn on Dimmick, you got to
That's
go
when
this
you
way.
come from the end.
Yeah.
Because that's telling you to go down and come around and then go up Dimmick.
Right.
Because they cut this left turn off.
Gotcha. So if they did that, then how do they expect people to know that's up here though?
Listen, I don't know why they would put this sign way the hell back here. Because people are so in a rush to get to that corner.
So what's this sign saying?
No left turn.
Oh, this is the sign that says no left turn up here.
That's what I just told you.
Why is it up here?
Nobody ever sees it.
You can't see it. You can't see that
Nobody sees it.
because you passed the point of it. They're thinking they're talking about right here. They're not thinking about up there.
No, they're talking about
I see.
Dimmick
I see what
Street.
you're talking about. No,
Dimmick
you know what? I've driven up this street.
And you didn't
I never
see
seen it because I
Nobody ever
don't make that left on Dimmick, but I would pass by that sign and not even notice it.
Used to be a left turn,
I know you're right.
but they said,
And that one you can't see either.
which one?
The one that's in the island.
It's right, exactly.
You can't see that one
I've
either.
never even seen that.
I think they just put that one up there. I gotta check my video
I never even seen
because
that.
I gotta check my other video. That what sign wasn't there.
That sure wasn't.
That sign was not there.
Because I started looking. I'm like, why would they put?
You know what? They should. Somebody needs to. We need to get a class action suit going and sue the MBTA for
They
this.
just did that.
This sign was not here.
They just did that.
That sign was not there last week.
Just did that.
I'm gonna check the footage of my last video.
I live here.
That
They
sign
just-
was-
I'm
that sign
telling
was
you,
not
they
there.
just did that.
'Cause I was standing right there doing my video. I know that sign was not there. So I just put this sign here just recently.
Yes, they did.
Wow.
Because it was just an accident.
That's why we document stuff like this. You're right. That's why I encourage everybody to get up there with their camera and start documenting stuff.
They told me it was a car accident. I need to go sit down.
Well, you can watch. There's no law against watching a crime scene. You just can't be in it.
This isn't considered a crime scene.
Well, it's a not fatal, but serious.
It's not a crime.
I don't think no one died.
Crime scene.
It's a serious. It's
It's
not
an
a,
accident.
You're right. It's an accident. It's not a crime
I was
scene.
over there taking pictures of that car,
Uh huh.
the police car, and he told me I need to leave. No bus is coming. I said I don't need a bus. I live across
Well, where
the
you
street.
stand on the sidewalk?
On the sidewalk over there. And he
Mm,
told me, I said there's no need to I don't need a bus. I live with across the street. He said, well, you're in the middle of a crime scene. I
Well, it's
said,
not a
I said,
crime.
what crime? I said, this is a
It's an
crime.
investigative
I
scene.
said, this is a crime. He said, yes, it is. I said, oh, I didn't.
See, their terminology is
No,
wrong.
no, they're just being nasty.
Yeah, their terminology is it's an investigative
Just
scene.
being nasty.
If it's a crime, then somebody should be going to jail then.
That's what I said.
Well, you know
said,
what?
you
Lock up the
sure?
MBTA.
I said, you sure
No,
it's
they
a
should.
crime?
No, it's none of these. None of
Yeah,
they said
because
it.
just like Travis Scott did,
Yeah.
and that thing caused
Right.
what he did, his show,
Yeah.
and caused a bunch of shit,
Mhm.
people dying. Same.
MBTA is 100% responsible. Somebody should go on the MBTA general manager's door right now and lock him up for conspiracy. That's what they should do. Federal crime. Taxpaying dollars, using taxpayers' money to commit a crime. That's what he did. The MBTA general manager.
Okay, 101, you're awesome.
Huh? Just call it MBTA. Just call the
Tell
MBTA.
him what?
Tell him that this is outrageous. This is out. If you get enough people to keep calling, they will. You stop protesting in front of his doorway, he'll start doing something. Go in front of Charlie Baker's house, do the same thing. All the news media is up there at that other shooting incident.
But that's out here for everything else.
Well, I talked to several news media outlets and asked them were they coming down here. They said no, because the reason why they always want to get the better footage. This won't make headlines, so they want headlines only. Now this is a big secondary news right here. The shoot. What's that? Well, we're hoping everybody's okay. We're not sure, because what they're doing looks like somebody's seriously injured. Well, when they start doing this, that's serious. Somebody's seriously injured. I'll tell you one thing. This is not the first and it's not the last accident on Columbus Ave. It's gonna get worse, yeah.
You know why it's gonna get worse?
Yeah.
People keep on using that middle lane, that bus lane. They don't know.
I know. I see it all the time.
Yeah.
They say they're trying to weed out the what they say, the trouble thing. But this it's too troublesome. Trust me, it's too troublesome. I kind of analyze it several times over again and over again to see how I try to play devil's advocate. How could it work? It won't work. It can't work. It's impossible for it to work.
At the same time, they took parking with the people that live
No,
there.
now everybody's saying the same thing, but they keep saying they met with people on the street. Well, who do they meet with? So when I call the MBTA, I'm gonna call them out on it. I'm gonna call them. I'm gonna get the names of the people who said that they met, and I'm gonna call them out. We put it on Facebook, or we put it on Facebook?
No,
Snapchat. Okay, I gotta check out Snapchat. You got to put it on Facebook. Put it on a larger platform so people can see what's going on. The more people that expose this kind of stuff, the more it's going to be well known. And then we got to get the feds involved in this kind of stuff because it's government corruption. There's a lot of government corruption going on. You got to get the feds involved in this one. This is called conspiracy right here. This is conspiracy from the government all the way down. Somebody that gives you something you don't want and that's going to be detrimental to your health. That's a crime. Gotta get a legal team together, guys. Everybody should start getting a petition, and this we all need to start doing. Tell Charlie Baker we're gonna call him out on it, because he's the guy that's responsible for this. You know that, right? Charlie Baker. Oh yeah, he's in charge of the T, whether he knows or not. He's the head guy of over all the MBTA. If there's any major problem with the MBTA, they go to Charlie Baker.
So, how do I go to City Hall?
Well, you can call City Hall. City Hall can tell you how to get in touch with Charlie Baker. Or you can call the State House. I think it's like 725-4000. 311 will give you City Hall, and they give you a number for the State House. But I'm going to call the State House tomorrow and ask them what they think about this.
Because this is like, okay, they had an accident down there.
Uh-huh.
And then they had another accident, and then the other day she told me they had an accident somewhere around here, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, they had one right here. Just this same intersection. It was the same exact intersection.
They would have went right in my window.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I live at.
So in this area right here alone, there's been at least 3 accidents in this area right here. Because there was one actually Monday. That was Monday. And then last week was down here last week, and the week before was further down. So it's a lot of stuff going on.
Last seen
What's the name of your YouTube channel?
External Affairs Porter.
What is it?
External Affairs Porter.
Has long braids.
Do you watch YouTube? Okay, I make it. I give you make it easier for you. All you go to is just type it in and. How's it going?
Mama.
Well, I got other people that's gonna start doing this maybe in the future.
Okay, yourself. Okay, good night.
And we're at Norfolk.
So if you type in External Affairs Porter on YouTube, sure, I'll give you one too. That's how you find me. I'm on YouTube. I don't do a lot of stuff on Facebook, but people are asking me to do more on Facebook too. But well, we're gonna see what's gonna happen. We're gonna see what's happening. What do you think about this mess out here, man? It's not the first time. You want to speak on it?
People try cloning and they always hit that bomb. They either burst their tires now and then suicide or something.
So I'm glad other people see this. The MBTA think this is a perfect idea. Somehow the MBTA and the general manager and all his people on his team think this is an excellent idea.
Everybody okay though?
I think a person was pretty injured. I think the person in this car might have been. No, I don't think they that bad, but they said it's pretty bad.
But this keeps happening. Like people
Yeah.
are taking a turn and they go hit the curb. over there.
Right. I see it happen. This is like the 4th time.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I think the 111's gonna swing by and pick her up.
Another part is they do all this.
Yeah.
The buses are always like,
The buses are all late.
yeah, it comes like once in every 45 minutes.
So I'm glad you said that. So the buses are always late, even though they have all
Even
this.
though they are always, yeah.
Interesting. So the buses are still late after all this. It's a waste of taxpaying. You know how much money it costs for them to put this together?
I'm sure it costs a lot, right?
$60 million.
Man.
60 million dollars to do all this, and which doesn't make any sense. Now that's $60 million of mining your tax-paying dollars that they took and they decided to use it on their own behalf. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? I seen you last time in the last car accident we had over here. You're in my video, my man. See, he was here in the last accident we had, so he knows.
I was waiting at Ruggles for 22 for about 1 hour. And it came and then it started Jackson Square, then it went the other way around. So
Wow. So know what?
I'm planning to just walk back and just not use this anymore.
So we can start voicing our opinion to the MBTA because this is not right. It's not fair for the people that live here, and we pay our tax-paying dollars and we get feed up with this kind of stuff. Yeah, I encourage everybody to get their cameras out and document what's going on in our city of Boston, and tell our city officials and our government that this is not acceptable. And they say local media will not cover this story because they're covering another incident in Dorchester.
Can I start you guys into 40 Lawrence, apartment 11?
Hey, Sarge.
Disturbance between neighbors. Call us in the neighbor's damaging her belongings and that she stole from her.
Now I'm gonna tell you right now, if that obstruction was not in the middle of the street, that cruiser will not be damaged like that. That's interesting. All right, I just want to get a little more footage. I'm gonna head up out of here because there's so much stuff going on in the city. But this is documentation that the bus lane does not work. This bus lane does not work. Hey, Channel 7's here.
How's it going, man?
Hey, how you doing? Good to see you, my man. Now this is serious because I'm going to talk to the MBTA, right? And they say this is supposed to be effective and safe. It's proven fact this is not safe.
You're talking about these middle bus lanes?
Yeah, it's dangerous. This is like actually my 5th accident I covered since they opened this up.
Right here in this intersection?
Right.
This stretch?
Well,
of Columbus?
there's 2 cars here alone. Down there's been 2 more accidents down there, and another, I think, 2 up that way. So it's like total of 6 that I know of, maybe more.
Yeah, this looks kind of messy. I don't know if I'd know how to drive through this.
I couldn't figure it out myself.
Yeah.
And there's signs you can't even see, like no left turn signs that's not even visible. Like there's a no left turn sign over there you can't even see. They just put that up there last week. It's recently put up there.
How long, did you get here early on, or how long?
I've been here about 30 minutes now.
30 minutes.
So I'm gonna put this on my YouTube channel later on.
You see anybody taken away?
I think one person was taken away in the ambulance. I think the person in his car was taken away. I'm not sure about the officer. He might have been taken away too as a precautionary measure.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's super serious.
No, they called the accident reconstructive team out. So
yeah, it's probably
just a formality. Yeah. Well, I gotta document what I see just to make sure everything is. You might want to interview some of those people. They got some good stories to tell you. So Channel 7's in the house. They came out to get some footage. Like I said, this has been a troublesome thing in a long time. What's going on? How you doing, man? It's good to see you. Now yeah, that sign was not there last week. I'm gonna check the footage that I did, and I don't think that sign was there last week. If it wasn't, then that's an even more serious problem. Because they're just throwing signs up randomly and putting them places. What's up there? No, that's why I come around with the camera and I document what I see. Now we always check the footage later to see what took place. So I'm almost positive that this sign was not up here the last accident we had. But then I know I stand to be corrected if I check the video and I find that it is there. I know this sign was here because I was looking at this sign here. I remember filming this sign right here. I do remember looking at this sign, but I don't remember the sign in back of it. I have to check the footage to make sure because it'll prove me either right or wrong. So these guys are going to try to reconstruct what took place. Alright guys, let me get up out of here. Channel 7 is interviewing people. So he might get some clips of some of the residents out here and their concerns. Now, who do we charge with putting this obstruction in the roadway?
We charge the city.
The city or the state?
Choose one.
We'll pick both. Good. How you doing, my man? All right. All right. I think I'm gonna hold the state more accountable than the city. I tell you why. Because it's their project. The city allowed it, but it's the state's project.
They didn't ask the residents input, so.
No, you're right. You're absolutely 100% right. They never asked any of the residents, which is unfair to the residents.
Open one bag to get something, I just heard it. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, what the? Oh my! Yep. I came out, and this was what was there.
You guys been getting the cell phone pictures, video? Yeah. I'll go take a look.
I didn't see when it happened.
Sure.
I don't have that, but I have the app.
When it was busier than this.
Oh God!
Yeah, I love that. So I actually live not far away from here. I live like a few blocks from here. So I drive down this.
Which way?
Hey, where you going, man? Back up. You gotta back up, buddy. You're in the crime scene. Like, you can't see all that out there?
Counting on drivers to do something.
Look at that. You can't make this stuff up. The police are right here. You can't make this up at all. Now, if I'm crazy, you guys tell me. Man, that guy's about to run you guys over there, man. What's going on, man? You can't make this stuff up, man. Even if you tried, you can't make this up. Seeing is believing.
Another lady, 2 in that building, and so on and so on. A lot of people that live here, she's been here 30-something years. I've been here 20-something.
I've been here like 40 years.
well, 40 and whatever. And when there's some people that are older than us that have to have daycare, elderly daycare,
Right.
where are they parking the park?
That's a good
Bring
question.
these elderly people up. Where's the handicap?
Where's the handicap accessible rate?
This isn't like a turning lane on the right, is it?
Yes,
That is,
the
yeah,
whole
it's a
one.
turning lane.
This is
That
all
whole
a turning
lane,
lane?
yeah.
Well,
Yes.
one's a straight lane and one's a turning lane. So this is a straight lane on the far
And
right.
the one with the arrows.
The one
got
at
a
the-
whole lane.
So wait, this is the lane that most of the cars travel?
Yeah.
Right, that one there. That's when they all travel. That's crazy, right?
I've been looking at this the whole time and I did not figure that out.
I can't figure. I try to play devil's advocate and try to make it work. I can't figure out how to make this work for them.
That makes...
And then when it splits up, that whole other lane is nothing.
And the other thing too is
You go into
when the cars make these left turns and right turns over here, it's very confusing.
Parking lot, you go into the
It's a blind spot when you come up the
That
parking
makes
lot.
absolutely no sense.
And one day I'm gonna get all you neighbors out here. I'm gonna do a video of all the neighbors. You got a petition? Get the petition ready.
But again, I tell you, it's not, I don't think it's in the
No, to do
format that it
contact
needs to be in. I just wrote it up.
contact
at
your
work.
local library, right? They will help you do that.
They would?
They will help you do that. Go down to Dudley Library over here or the one up here.
One at Eggleston.
Yeah, one at Eggleston.
Yeah.
There are people that will help you do that for you.
Well, we got a new city councilor coming in, Hicks, so...
Oh, we gotta hold them
Take it up-
accountable.
Take it up
And
for
blah,
her, too.
blah, blah.
We're gonna talk to all of
They
them.
had no right
Yeah.
to do that.
What do you guys think about this bus lane over here?
I heard the crash. It was pretty loud.
Is it pretty
It
loud?
was really bad. No way that we can go in, right?
Oh, you could go straight.
Yeah, you can walk through. I do have to ask though, if you heard the crash, you want to do a quick interview with us? I'm a news reporter.
I looked awful.
Yeah,
You look
wouldn't wanna-
beautiful.
Ready for this crap.
You got to voice your opinion. Now's the time to voice your opinion. The more people that voice their
Many
opinion.
people said that these accidents were going to happen when this was constructed. And it was funny how
Over there?
this just opened up last week and an accident
Already.
already happened.
5 of
Not
them in the
only
last
five.
week?
Yeah.
Well, yes, another one happened 2 weeks ago, right down the street too.
Another one happened on Friday, right there.
Yeah.
So many of us said that was gonna happen.
Uh-huh.
And it did happen.
I predicted the same thing, so we're all on the same page.
But it was
Could have her work
surprising
cut out
that
for her the first day, man.
Well, I tell you, when the winter time comes, it's gonna be worse.
Look at the ice and snow get down here.
It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, how are the plows gonna handle like those right there?
I don't know. That's a good
That's
question.
the same way all the dump trucks was down there for the street cleaner. They made it down there. Because I got a ticket because I didn't move the car. So I know they made it down there. But
Wow, that's interesting.
This is brand new. It was a pop. This is the worst part.
look at that.
Say it again. Say it again.
The new and improved.
He said this is brand new. That shouldn't be happening.
Look. The MBTA across the street.
MBTA.
Yeah.
Well,
They drove up a bus.
I'll tell you one thing.
That's the head people over there too.
If the head people don't hear about this,
This is not even the first one, so they
I know.
don't about it all.
numerous
They
accidents.
said they got cameras up here on these bus stops.
Well, they claim they got cameras on the. They do have
Not in
cameras.
the building.
Do you know if this
The
building
building
doesn't?
don't have building.
Do you know if Dimick has any?
No.
Nah.
Oh yeah, they got one camera.
You're going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way. Take a left.
Where are you going?
They don't pay attention.
Out of 300 people that came in this direction, you're the only one to take the left.
They don't pay attention.
Why the fuck? How would I know?
Take a left.
Take
How would
a
I know?
Ma'am, take a left.
either take a left or go straight. One or the other. Be careful. Slow down. Slow down. That's crazy. Man, these people. You know what? I mean, it's tough, man. You guys get a tough job. Trust me. It's a very tough job. There's a lot of stress out there. A lot of personalities. It's. I don't know. It's unfortunate, but that's what it is. Well, she should think that this is. She would think, but you would think this is the. You got the mic, yeah. He's gonna do interviews. But look at this. This is the travel lane. So if you can't turn into this lane, you would think it's closed, right? If that lane is, there's a car blocking the travel lane. So common sense would make you think that lane is closed. At least that's my thinking. You got two police officers, right? He can ask one of them, hey, is it safe to go that way? All right, so this is a pretty One day I gotta come down here. I gotta catch all the neighbors when they're out here. I gotta interview them, and I gotta put them on my channel, and they gotta voice their opinion.
Yeah, but you gotta make sure I'm dressed.
Oh yeah, I'll make sure you're dressed.
He said.
Unfortunately, we do not have control of the timing on
You're
this.
a news reporter?
Yep.
You don't watch Channel 7?
Yeah, I do.
You never seen him on Channel 7?
Yeah, I do.
Honestly, I totally understand the people who don't. News can be depressing.
I do.
It's not good for your health.
It is depressing.
Justin Porter.
It is depressing.
Yeah, it's not good for your health. Watch too much news. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched Channel 7.
Been
Okay.
here for 4.5 years.
If you see Justin, and then you see the other one that's always out there.
That's just what.
Can't think of his name now.
All right, well, I watch Channel 7 tomorrow when they might not.
I forgot I saw her grandmother. I remember seeing everything.
So what they gonna do about it? They ain't gonna do nothing. Maybe when I tell you, get some meal, we can say something.
Because that's not Columbus Ave is not okay.
Oh, someone called me. Look.
Good ringtone.
Like yours.
The other
Like
guy is
his.
Alex. Yeah, you know my ringtone too, huh? Yeah. Yeah, the other guy is Alex. He's out there a lot too.
Are you able to export that?
Put it on the news or something.
Why you being nosy? I said, the news station is out there.
They got parking down there. They got parking down there on this side of the street, and there's some on that side of the street, and a lot of it. And there's some right in front of County Homes. County Homes has in this parking. They have a whole park, 2 or 3 of them up there. Down there at the round building, going that way, going to Siegel. The same thing. They have a whole lot street full of parking. And they parking in the back of the buildings. We have none. We're the only one. Whole goddamn underground garage. Fire station is happy. We're the only one that has to, go through this. It's ridiculous. That I knew of. They told me there was 3 more.
Yeah, you gotta document everything you see. Document it.
That day I was like, oh my God, I forgot to take my camera.
I love an area.
Look at that. Get out the way. My camera skills are not that good. There
No,
you
you're doing good. You gotta start somewhere.
No, because he was getting on my nerves.
Yeah, you're doing a good job.
You're asking the right question.
There is no. He's saying crime scene. It's not a crime scene. It's an investigative scene.
Yeah.
But he's calling it a crime scene.
Investigation, right.
Right. It's an investigative scene. Now, if it's a crime, then somebody has to get arrested for the crime that's been committed. See, these guys are documenting what they see too. Everybody has to document what they see. I mean, I encourage every citizen out here to document this. So when the MBTA say this is a safe bus lane, we could present our facts to them and say it's proven fact that it's not.
Wait till one of the MBTA buses gets in.
I know, that's going to be really serious.
They'll be talking about it.
Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, somebody's going to have to get seriously injured before they do something about it. That's sad.
I mean, what are they going to do? Undo all the construction?
They
that
spent
just did,
$60 million on this,
Yeah,
which is a lot of taxpaying dollars. Unfortunately, they're not going to undo it, but we're going to be stuck with people getting hurt and injured all the time.
What they're probably going to do is put in better signage.
Well, the thing is, before they did this, we had dividers in the middle of the road to prevent people from making U-turns and stuff like that and coming to oncoming traffic. Now they got rid of the dividers, so there's nothing to keep people on one side of the road. You know, they're not going to do the whole...
Yeah, 690 Washington Street.
You can share it. Sometimes the files are too long to send that way, but you can email them, some of them. So this is what we got so far. We got a whole... Alright guys, just want to give you some footage of what's going on in the city. I'm going to cut this off and let them finish the investigation. If anything else comes up, I'll be sure to get back to you.
5468.
Alright guys, hopefully everybody's all safe, everybody makes a full recovery. As far as I know, they're a little serious injuries, but nothing, to my knowledge, life-threatening. It doesn't look like life-threatening injuries, but it does look like some, you know, pretty serious injuries. But we will keep you guys informed. I'm going to talk to Justin off camera and get some details going on here. Catch you guys later.